255. That is how many movies are at the Toronto International Film Festival this year. I have taken that list and somehow whittled it down to 5 films that I cannot wait to see. The most anticipated movie at TIFF has to be one that Hollywood has already made multiple times. It's called A Star Is Born. Maybe you know the version from 1976 with Barbra Streisand and Chris Christopherson. Well, now there's a new movie starring Bradley Cooper as a country crooner who discovers a new start. Now, this movie has a couple wild cards. One is Cooper. Are you going to accept him as the country crooner? He seems to have the drawl down, that country voice.
Maybe it's time to let the old ways down.
But also, the young woman he discovers, Lady Gaga herself. Now, we know that Gaga can belt it out, but can she act?
I just don't feel comfortable.
The one movie I'm most excited to see, Widows, by director Steve McQueen. TIFF is a bit of a tastemaker. The People's Choice Award has a history of being a great Oscars predictor. And so a few years ago, you remember that remarkable film, 12 Years a Slave, that was directed by Steve McQueen. Now McQueen is back in a new movie, and what seems so exciting about Widows, it takes what McQueen does as a director, where he makes these movies with this artful urgency, this throbbing emotion and power, but now he's playing around with a crime story.
Out of sight, out of mind.
A movie about women who are in peril, who have to fight back. There are bank robbing sequences. The idea of McQueen taking on that kind of genre and wedding the action with the urgency, cannot wait. Now, I don't have much to show you about the next movie I cannot wait to see, because Mouthpiece is itself a bit of a mystery. This was originally a play, and actually Jodie Foster brought this play to LA, where it became a sensation, and now the Canadian director, Patricia Rozma, is making it into a movie. It features 2 actors playing the same woman, basically playing the different voices in that woman's head. If Rozma can bring that vision to the screen, could be amazing. This is from years and years and years of skateboards grinding across it. A scene just like this is what you'll find in the new movie directed by Jonah Hill. It's called Mid-90s. It's set in California's skate culture, and it looks from the trailer to be a coming-of-age story of one kid, a little shorter than the rest, doesn't quite fit in, working on his tricks, and suddenly he kind of has this crew around him, still fighting with his brother.
You think you're pretty cool. Your ghetto-ass friends.
This is a very personal story, perhaps inspired by Jonah Hill's own youth growing up on the West Coast. And the fact that Jonah Hill, one of the most interesting actors working today now as a director, showing us a movie about skate culture, cannot wait to see.
That's why we ride a piece of wood, like what that does to somebody's spirit.
This is the true life story of Neil Armstrong, and it is called First Man because it's about him becoming the first man to walk on the moon. Canadian superstar Ryan Gosling is teaming up again with the director Damien Chazelle. And Chazelle says he has something very different in mind for this movie. He wants to get the details and the dangers right. He's been watching a lot of documentaries. It also stars Claire Foy as Armstrong's wife, Janet Armstrong. But does Gosling have the right stuff to play this legend? TIFF is where we'll see.
We have serious problems. It's under control.
That is my top 5 films to watch. See you in the dark.